How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Historic Brawl content. Today we're checking out another new commander, Melira, the Living Cure. Free mulligan. We kind of needed green sources for that to be a thing. So, Bootleggers Stash. It was a card that I speculated on, thinking that it might be decent somewhere. Turns out it was not decent anywhere. Forgot our commander cost 2 mana. We want to save her anyways. She's good protection. Let's get rid of the Death Toucher. Presides the most immediate threat to us. I want to keep my answers up, because I know that Extus is a dangerous man. Double green. We've kept our answers alive. It's pretty decent. Solemn Simulacrum. And they foretelled something. Esika's Chariot. I think what they foretold is Doomscar. Which is why I think Esika's Chariot is the best option at the moment. So this deck has a lot of token doublers in it. Like, the main game plan of the deck is to get token doublers out and to double up our token doublers with sack outlets and Mira. Right? So we play like a Huntmaster. We get our 4 tokens from a doubler, and then we attack with it and sack the Huntmaster to, after we sack Lena to it, to double up the triggers. That's the plan anyways. Hey, there's one of the things I want. Screw up our Chariot. nothing for Helm to copy. Make another cat. So I wouldn't be surprised if Tenacious D decides to block, because he's not really useful for anything else. Solemn block? Solemn double block, okay. Well, you gotta keep your Solemn. So I wonder if they're built around Exus or Awaken the Bloodlord. Looks like an Awaken the Bloodlord to me. Sure, I'll sack a tapped cat. So we make Hanged Executioners every turn. We'll just have way too much removal to deal with. That's the ideal at the moment. Next turn, I think I'll be playing Tristani Discordant, so that at some point in the future we can move the Helm of the Host over to him, and just start pumping out the board state, right? Like, I'm okay taking 3 damage a turn. That's not really an issue. That's brutal. We are slowly losing. So I have 2 left over. 4 left over. And this should get me to slime mana pretty quickly. I just have to keep as many tokens as I can alive. Which is rough, I'll admit, but... we might be able to get a decent storm count up. So with Ashnod's Altar, we can generate a lot of mana. Well, that's kind of sad. I kind of like that opponent. We could spite block and just put everything in front of the avatar. But that wouldn't be good, right? I think I'm okay to take 8. Well, take 3. Plus the 2 from the triggered ability, right? This just looks like a house cat, man. Esika and her house cats. Okay. Well, let's see. So we want 1. Zach. 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 Get this. Then we tap you for a treasure. Tap you for a treasure. Then we attack. Cancel. Attack. Green. Green. So that's the board state we could generate. I don't know. Ugh. Just remove for days, opponent. I would prefer it to be in the graveyard as opposed to exile. Why do I still have 2 colorless mana? Oh yeah, no, because I sacrificed my Tovolar. That's right. That thing's legend. It isn't legendary. Okay. Attack. A wolf pup. Make a treasure. So Bootleggers Stash is a bad card, but I think that if you have 3 token doublers on the battlefield, it becomes a good card. That's my theory. I have yet to see that happen, but I am excited to make it happen. I am running a lot of that's not gonna do it. Yeah, we're just dead on board, unfortunately. Both the avatars swing and we die. So that was our game 1. A pretty long one, actually. This might be a 2-episode video, which would be a bit of a shame because I kind of like the commander, if I'm being honest. I don't know, he's one of the commanders that's hard to build around because their ability is so non-standard, right? I mean, what she essentially does is give you a one-shot activation of a Panharmonicon if you're willing to I don't know, even that's not quite right, right? Like, she's protection, but she's also a bit expensive. Not really a bit expensive, a bit janky to, I don't even know. She's just weird, man. Let's get rid of Reese before it becomes a problem. Reese is always a problem, but... I guess we're rolling regrossing for a green and a white source. So that we can parallel lives, I think. Yeah, parallel lives. Yeah, I need some mana. This is a problem, actually. Three? Not what we're supposed to be using it for, but we got the shared summoning, so... We are making our Felidar Retreat really bad, but... we kind of just need to ramp up to our Angel or our Bootleggers Stash. We might be playing our commander next turn as a chump blocker. Never mind. Do they have a protection spell? No. Okay. So we are in the game. At least for a couple of turns. I think we go Felidar Retreat and Tapland. If we had had an untapped land, I would have gone Bootleggers Stash. Because I could have essentially turned 1 mana into 2. I guess we let it get exiled. We'll gain 3 life in the process. Yeah, the gods from War of the Spark are kind of hard to deal with, if I'm being honest. Make a treasure. Make a treasure. So next turn we can shared summoning Craterhoof. It's just more efficient to do it this way, unfortunately. It's time consuming, but you know Arena wants to tap those lands. When it's 100% the wrong choice. Wow, Arena. I did not know you were that unfond of... Oh, apparently if you hit the undo icon on the screen, you get an undo option. Which is cool, Arena, but no thank you. And treasure. 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 And this way it just uses the treasures instead of me having to Alright. Attacking for 53 damage. That's the ideal. It's kind of cool, isn't it? It's kind of cool. And we even get time for a third game. I'm on board, at the very least. I am on board. Man, I'm about to say, I found myself in a wild card drought. I used them all to craft cool things. And do I regret some of my choices? Maybe. Maybe slightly, but... what can you do? What can you do? Razor Verge Thicket. It's nice that we're getting more decent tap lands. Because one of the... or more decent dual lands. Because Historic Brawl has always... basically, the best tap lands we had access to were the shock lands. Those are still just some of the best dual lands there are. But in a format where you only have one copy of them, it's kind of hard. Wedding Announcement just found its way in the deck because it's a really good token card, right? But I think what we're lining up for is a turn 5 Cleansing Nova to sack Melira to protect a King Darren. Rude. Not a creature or an artifact. Very sad. I guess I'll take 8. So we go tap land this turn. I guess we're just blocking max damage. Our boy Darren is gonna die. That's unavoidable at this point. But what can you do? The populate. Your turn, opponent. Haste creatures are going to be really rough for us at the moment because we only have 2 white sources, and one of them requires 1 life every time to activate it. Yeah, GG. That's it. Game over. Inferno the Star Mount has found his way to my hall. The concept is cool. The application may not be up to par, but Melira, she's weird, right? The poison ability is basically flavor text in most matchups in Historic Brawl because there aren't many poison, although I guess like she would have saved us against things like Flynn, but it's the second ability that really is the interesting part, right? And you choose an artifact or creature. When it's put into the graveyard this turn, return it to the battlefield under your control. That's a unique and interesting ability, and I like that. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.